My name is Andy Martyr-Ike. I work for National Grid Electricity Distribution and I am the lead environment advisor. National Grid Electricity Distribution is the electricity network distribution operator in the UK. So National Grid is a large international company with assets and networks in both the UK and also the United States, but the bit of the business I work for is the electricity distribution company. The easiest way to think of this is that we operate the smaller roads of the electricity network, supplying customers at voltages between 230 volts right the way up to 132,000 volts. We've been a Scanpole customer for many years. So I've been in the industry for 38 years, and for much of that time I've been very aware, as I've moved through the business in different roles, that Scanpole have been a significant supplier to our business. I think as we've evolved on our journey with our use of poles, the type of treatment that we have on our poles, and as we look at sustainability, reducing our carbon emissions, looking at the transition to net zero, looking at reducing the impacts of our activities and Scampole's activities right the way through from the forests to our poles, the way our poles are used and the way that they're disposed of at the end of our lives. It's fantastic that we can do that hand in hand with Scanpole in partnership for the betterment of the environment and our customers. So Scanpole are really working to meet the needs of us as a customer, but also I'm aware of a lot of their other customers around the quality of our products, the environmental impact of the products, and how those products can be improved and the environmental impacts reduced in the future. So on this trip, we've seen both how our poles are produced, how they're grown, how they're cut, how passionate the Finnish people are and Scanpole employees are about their beautiful natural environment. And it's been a privilege to come and see that. So it's really heartening not only to see that everything is done in a way where the environmental impact is understood, but there's a real desire to improve that and also protect the environment for future generations, not only for us as a business, but for the Finnish people and for their children and grandchildren. There's a lot of discussion in our industry in the UK, and I'm also aware overseas about the products that we use in the future and whether we use wood or other materials, new innovative materials or more well-established materials like steel and concrete. Wood has got a really strong case to make for sustainability, for carbon neutrality. You know, the wood is a natural product that sequesters carbon through its life, potentially brings more carbon out of the atmosphere than it uses when the pole is treated. And so if we can continue to work to do better, I think that there's absolutely no reason why wood wouldn't have a really strong place in any industry that needs distribution poles in the future.